Whenever I'm on holidays, do I have to find a sub?
I don't understand the question.
If I become a member, but I want to go away on holidays for a month, do I have to find somebody else as substitute for my position in the organisation?
When I was designing this business, there were a number of things that I looked at, and I asked myself one simple question: am I dealing with children, or am I dealing with business people? Am I dealing with adults? Now, the quantifying the children thing is a very interesting one, because my maturity level's around about 12, and I freely admit that, and some of my close friends would highly agree with that. It's not about maturity, it's about who you are and actually treating people that have a level of maturity and they're adults. A lot of systems and a lot of organisations out there tend to treat their members like, in many ways, like children. You have to do this, you have to do that, you can't do this, you can't do that, and by the way, if you don't do that, we'll penalise you. I'm sorry, I don't do business that way, and I never will. So things like a substitution to replace you in a meeting that you can't attend, no, we don't do that for a number of reasons. Firstly, your substitute may not qualify at the avatar level. So why would we inflict that sort of person into a group that's a high trust, high touch network? It's not good for the group, and it's also not good for your substitute. Secondly, if you can't be there for legitimate reasons, you're going to have a great relationship with your teammates. Ask them to take notes for either the micro workshop or what did you learn in the networking, etc., etc., etc. And they will share that knowledge with you. Because look, real life happens. And we do want to go on holidays at times, and people and family members get sick, or, all sorts of things. So sometimes you can't be at a meeting. Guess what? You can't be at a meeting. We don't have an attendance policy, because if you wake up one morning saying, I feel like crap, I don't want to go to the meeting, fine. But understand this, if it's a specious reason, two things will happen. One, all the value that you would get out of that meeting is lost to you. But conversely, all the great stuff that you can share in that meeting is lost to all the other members. So it's not a one-way street. It's a two-way street. Because you become part of, as I said earlier, a high-touch, high-trust network. And it comes with its own organic responsibilities and accountability. You become accountable to your teammates, but it's not a written law or a written rule. So we don't have substitutes. I'll reframe that. You can have a substitute if you choose to, if you've got a business partner and that business partner qualifies at the avatar and then are in another business unit. But other than that, not a chance. Because it totally undermines the value of the group by having strangers in there. And also, if you know you're going to go away and you have somebody who can be a substitute, look, you can ask a member from another business unit to substitute for you if they're in a similar business, so you can work together. But there's somebody who's already in the system. So if you choose to have a substitute, you can. And everybody benefits, because we want all of our members to get to know all of our members, whether you're in the same business unit or not. But generally speaking, no, it's not a policy. Visitors are another thing for this exactly the same reason. We don't have an open visitor policy like many organisations do. For want of a better way of putting it, anyone and everyone can come to a group. We don't do that. Again, it undermines the value of the group. People have to qualify at the avatar level first, and if they qualify at that point, then we choose to invite them to come to a meeting. But they will never, ever, ever, never get an invitation if they don't qualify at the avatar level.